Hello, thank you everyone. My name is Chichi Eric. Thank you for joining me again today. I just had a dream. Today is 19th of May, 2026. So I had my birthday yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday, 18th of May. So today is 19th May 2026. So I just woke up and I had a dream. So I was thinking that should I do it later? But I know that if I procrastinate and say I should do it later, I will end up not doing it. And my auntie tried calling me this morning from Nigeria, but I didn't pick the call because I know if I pick that call and I start talking with her, I might lose the energy that I came out from the dream from. So, and I was like, should I use my laptop to record this dream? I said, let me not use my laptop to record this dream. Let me just use it on my phone because my laptop is darker, but my phone is kind of brighter. So, and it's still early morning. My children are still sleeping. So, I just want to quickly record this and also pray because most times I do my podcast audio and on a sound. But this time around, I just want to do it on video to put it on record and to have it out there. So this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying it happened. It was a dream I just had, and whenever I have a dream like that, I always put it on record. So this time around, I was in a white room on a wooden chair. I'm trying to read it from my laptop here because I sent it to my laptop. So if I'm looking elsewhere, please don't be offended. I'm reading it from my laptop. I was in a white room on a wooden chair without a backrest with some people there. There were many people in the room. Where I sat down, I noticed a huge gray cat came close to my feet, and I lifted my leg up, and the cat rubbed itself against my feet, and I stood up immediately in shock, and I looked behind me, and I saw another huge black cat there. I stood up because I'm sorry, I don't really like cats. I'm sorry. I'm an African girl. I know here, the day my pastor found out I didn't like cats, she was offended kind of because they love cats and dogs here in Canada. But growing up, there was so much fear about cats and dogs, stories about cats and all that. And I've been having dreams. I've had dreams where I've attacked on a black huge cat tried to attack me in a dream. That was in Nigeria. So I'm ambivalent. I'm sorry. I know I'll be offending some people, but I don't really like cats. I'm sorry. So and I so let me continue. I stood up immediately in shock, and I looked behind and I saw another huge black cat. I stood up, and when I stood on the bench chair I sat on was a green huge insect, some dead, some walking on the chair I sat on. Then I walked away from there and saw a woman on a white bed, and it looked like an hospital scene, and it was my late mother on a white bed, and she was complaining on the hospital bed, maybe of pain or something. Then I took a syringe, syringe that nurses and doctors use. Then I took a syringe and injected the drip that she was on with blood like a nurse. I injected the syringe, the drip that was placed on her hand. I injected it with blood, and immediately I injected it, my late mom became calm and she slept back. Then a nurse came out, and I went to call a nurse, and the nurse cautioned me not to do that again. The nurse cautioned me, don't ever do that again. Then I found myself in the same hospital room with my current husband, Nelson, sitting by my side, facing the right side this time around. Initially, I was facing the left side, but in this long room, we're now facing the right side, and he was playing lovey-dovey with me. He touched me with his shoulders, and was smiling sheepishly at me. Then I saw a guy standing not far from us, and I remember that I am owing the guy a token money, or the guy said I am owing him some money in the dream. I think I ignored him or tried to avoid him by minding my business, and I left the place. The way he stood like a bus conductor in Nigerian buses, asking me for money as if I'm in a bus, as if we're in a bus. Then I saw myself in a house with a clay ground or floor in Nigeria. The house is a face me and face you house, and looks like the house facing my former street house before I got married at 16 Dele Bidun Street, Orile Agege, Lagos. Then I noticed so many people with guns, like Fulani herdsmen with guns. It became a battlefield. And I was trying to run from there. How can so many people have guns at once? So many people, both young and old, were holding guns, and I had no weapon. I was trying to run and escape from there. I ran far away and saw myself at a filling station at Okoba roadside, and I ran away. I ran towards the street and I saw my brother-in-law leaving us, and I told him there is danger ahead, that some guys are with guns and not to go towards that direction, not to go there. But he walked me back to the place I tried to run from or running from, and some guys in a bus pickup drove towards our direction. While running with Levinas, my brother-in-law, these guys on a bus with guns, so many men and guys on guns came down from the bus. Like 3 or 4 of them faced us and started fighting us, me and my brother-in-law. They fought me and were trying to capture me. I heard or said, I was one that said, or I heard it, and I heard someone tell me, or I told myself. Is either I told myself or someone told me that do not let them capture you. I heard it clearly in the dream. Do not let them capture you. So I fought with these guys who want to capture me with all my might. They wanted to capture me and put me in their vehicle, but I fought them with all my might. I picked up a huge gray stone. From the floor as a weapon, and I use it to fight these guys trying to fight me. I hit it on their head, or one person's head. They were Fulani herdsmen, so many people holding long guns. Even young boys holding long guns everywhere. This is not in Canada, this is Nigeria. They didn't shoot me. They wanted to capture me alive. They were trying to capture me, but they were shooting others. They shot into the air while trying to run and cross over to the other side of the road. It was dark in the night or early morning. I noticed the street of Government College Secondary School Road or Street, Orile Agege, Lagos, Nigeria. I saw a man on Okada bike, and he stopped to pick me up, facing where I ran from. It was Tinubu, the current Nigerian president, on bike. I beg, is a dream, oh, please, oh, on bike. He stopped to help me climb the bike. He wanted to assist me to climb the bike, but I was angry. And I refused the offer of a free bike, but a free ride back to where I'm coming from. I'm going home. I was on my way home. I didn't even know he was the one while walking away from him. I didn't know it was Tinubu while walking away from him. I said in my mind, why does this man look like Tinubu like this? Because the man looked like a local Okada rider on that gray cap with wings. You know those kind of papa's cap with wings. All those cap that you put that is like this with wings. A round cap with wings like these guys. I was thinking, that is Tinubu now. I was like, that is Tinubu now. He's the one on the bike. In reality, I don't like this man. I'm sorry, this is a dream. In reality, I don't like this man because of Nigerian corruption, election rigging, and the evil in Nigeria. So my alarm, because I write songs, so most times when I dream, my alarm songs, which I put on Spotify, that is on my phone, always colorate with my dream. So when I checked my alarm when I woke up, because I was thinking, was that Tinubu? That was Tinubu now. Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria. It's not my president though. So my original composed alarm song on my phone today is Devil Can Never Catch Me Unawares. That's the title of my alarm song.